car handles very well, especially in sport. Wow. Oh man. Today, I am back in the 2018 BMW 530e, and today I'm going to be testing how far can you drive in this car without using any gas. So the first thing I did was I fully charged the battery, and in a normal wall outlet, that took about 5.5 hours. If I would have had an actual charging station, it probably would have taken about 2.5. So if I actually owned this car on a permanent basis, I would have a charging station in my garage. So definitely worth spending a couple $100 on that if you're actually gonna buy this car. And now we're off, and we're gonna see exactly how far this 530e can take us using no gas. So it is super quiet right now, of course, because we don't have a gasoline engine running. We're running strictly on the electric motor. Now, in order to achieve that in the 530e, you have to put it into what's called max eDrive. So you have 3 eDrive settings. You have auto eDrive, you have battery control, and you have max eDrive. And if you put it in max eDrive, it's gonna drive as far as it can without starting the gasoline engine. If you floor it, it's gonna automatically fire it up, because it's not going to be able to, get the acceleration you want if you don't do that. So the EPA gives the battery in the 530e a 15-mile range on its own. Now, from what I've read, people have been able to get 18 or 19 miles out of it. Apparently, in Europe, the way they test them, they give it a higher rating there. I'm driving this very economically, as you might imagine, because I want to get every single mile I possibly can out of it. I mean, I'm not used to accelerating this slowly. I'm going 55 right now. But, I mean, we're keeping the speed limit. We're driving in a 65 right now, and I'm keeping it right at 65. The battery here, we are getting very low. I don't know how much farther this is gonna go. It's hard too, because it does use up a significant amount of charge when you're going up hills. Max eDrive not available, high voltage battery not sufficiently charged. And now the engine has kicked back on. What's so cool though is that you don't even notice when the gasoline engine kicks on. I mean, I was driving 55, 60 miles an hour and the gasoline engine kicked on. The car told me that it was kicking on, and I could see it, in the instrument cluster, but I couldn't feel it. You really don't notice it in this car, which is awesome. So according to Google Maps, we made it about 20 miles on that single charge, which is not bad. I mean, that's better than where the EPA have this car rated. And the other thing that's amazing is after a little bit of charging, it's driving again in max e-drive, even though, I mean, the battery level is critically low, and now it just kicked back over to the gasoline engine. So 20 miles here, and this baby is dead. So for me, the reason that the 530e is such a great buy is because it is barely more expensive than the 530i, which is its gasoline counterpart. And for being just a couple $100 more expensive, you get the tax credits, you get a significant increase in torque, going from 258 pound-feet of torque to 310 in this plug-in hybrid here. And I mean, you do have a, you know, little bit of a range where you can drive on electric only. So those short trips, you don't need to use any fuel, and that really, you know, does pay off. So in conclusion, out of a full charge in the BMW 530e, the 2018 model, we were able to get 20 miles, which is a little bit better than what I had expected based on the EPA rating, although I was hoping for better, because, you know, for a lot of people, 20 miles just doesn't get you that far. But again, those short trips, it's nice that, you know, you have the ability to not use any fuel. So thanks for watching. I'm Rob. This is The Test Drive. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video below. Follow me on Instagram at The Test Drive NY, and I'll talk to you again soon.